Welcome back, welcome back. We're always delighted when Roz is in the studio with us, and you're here to talk about the Circle of Friends.
Yes.
And you're not, that's not the only thing you do. I mean, you're involved with the theater company, you're also with OAC, you're involved with the museum here.
Yes, yes, I am.
Did I cover everything, or are you still?
Well, there's probably a few other things, too.
Things.
But, you know, I'm lucky enough that my husband, you know, doesn't need me to go to work, and I feel like volunteering my time is what I need to do.
Sure.
So
Beach staying at home.
I enjoy it. I'm not just part of the, theater company. I actually
you like to be up there where the moving and shaking is.
I like to be involved, and I have a ball.
That's
I really
good.
do.
Now, you were past president of the local Circle of Friends here.
Yes. Last year I was chair. This year Janelle Crockett is chair. And the Radiothon is our biggest moneymaker for our local chapter. What nice things that we can say about this is that everything that comes into our chapter as a donation goes directly to the hospital as a donation.
Yeah.
There are no hidden overhead costs, no salaries are taken out, no operating expenses. We operate on a very limited budget that is based on our members, our membership. We try and do that out in, get new members to come in, and that helps pay postage and, just the other things. Like this weekend, we ran the expo concession stand, and all that money that was raised will go to the hospital. We'll write a little check, and off it goes. And it's very important. We have the support here in town, and so many of the families here are affected. Unfortunately, they've had experience, and we're just so lucky to have a hospital that caliber in our state.
We're talking about Arkansas Children's Hospital, which I don't know if we've said that, but that's what Circle of Friends does.
Our Circle of Friends is the fundraising arm in. There's 13 chapters throughout the state, and they all have their, they do different things, but Radiothon is a pretty, even they have one down in Little Rock for the auxiliary, and they have the radio station actually comes into the hospital, and you can watch these kids come into the hospital with smiles on their faces. It's the most amazing place, and you know that they're going to be treated well, and their families are going to be treated well. The new wing that they opened last year is an amazing place because the families can feel like they're at, they're available, right for their kids. They can sleep in the rooms, some of the rooms. They have family areas where they can shower and do laundry and, take care of themselves because sometimes you just can't leave or you don't want to leave, but you need to get, kind of set aside yourself for a while. And but the hospital is there, and we like and invite everybody to come out and support it.
Now tell us, tell us details about the Radiothon.
The Radiothon will start at 6 o'clock in the morning. It'll take place at the KHOZ radio station. We are going to be primarily broadcasting on the AM 900. Rob McBee is going to start us out, I believe, and then we will broadcast till 6 o'clock. The phone number is 870-365-9090, and we will be waiting for those phone calls to come in. We've got a number of people that will be standing by at the phones answering, and if you know somebody that's going to be answering phones and you want to talk to them, we will make sure that happens. Wayne Cohn is going to be there all morning, I think till 1 o'clock. Oh, okay. And I'm not sure the other list, the other people that are coming. I'll be there. You can call me.
Well, and will you be calling out to past donors? Not?
We will be doing that on a limited basis.
Okay.
The reason they're trying to make it so that it is an all call-in, because most people, they forget that with cell phones, and they don't have a landline anymore, we don't have those cell phone numbers.
Right.
So it's hard for us to get a hold of people during the day when they're working, and often they're in their cars.
Where will you be? Will it be at the KHOZ studios?
It'll be at the KHOZ.
Where you'll be centrally located with your phone bank.
Yep, the phone bank will be there, and you're welcome to come over and help us out. We would love to have anybody that can answer a phone, and I think all of them can.
Let's see. Pick up.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, okay.
What would you like to do for the hospital? And, everything is good. And any donation for the hospital is a good thing.
Now, tell me the date again.
It's tomorrow.
Okay.
Starting tomorrow.
Well, actually, it'll be broadcast.
Yeah.
So it's
going
Thursday.
on right now. And
Thursday, April 11th,
Okay.
from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. And
if you're watching this after Thursday, the telethon does not stop. I mean, receiving money does never stop. So they can either call that number or they can contact one of the representatives here.
You can contact any, in fact, you can go on to the archildrens.org. Now, I'm not sure, I've got to really think about this a minute. And you can put /Harrison, and it'll come up, and you can donate on our site. Again, we have a special site for strict donations that come straight into Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
We get the credit for it, but it does stay at the hospital.
Okay.
There is a way you can donate. Say you would like to give, but you can't give quite a lot.
Right.
They will take $5 a month for as long as you want to give it.
Okay. So you can set it on.
So you can set it on.
So no donation is too small by any means.
Oh no, and if you aren't available to, you can't come write a check, can't come to the radio station, can't call us. There are a number of canisters out across across Harrison, I think in Jasper as well, and put your change in there. All that change will go into the Radiothon fund and down to the hospital.
Okay.
Before you go, I do want to plug the local hospital here at North Arkansas Regional Medical Center. That they work hand in hand with Children's Hospital. When there's a child that's brought in for any reason, that they determine immediately where that child needs to go, if it's here or it needs advanced care. And usually if it's a child and that needs advanced care, they contact the Children's Hospital.
Right.
And the Children's Hospital helicopter,
Angel One
will immediately get here as soon as possible. And if they cannot, for whatever reason, due to weather or for whatever reason they cannot get here, the North Arkansas Regional Medical Center will dispatch either an ambulance to take the child
or an airplane.
They will get
or
the
an
care.
airplane
Or an airplane.
Yeah.
Angel One, again, unfortunately, we've had to have a lot of children transported on Angel One, but it's a wonderful thing. The hospital here will stabilize the child and get the child ready for transport, and they do the determination. But if they have any questions, they call the hospital and they ask. Mm-hmm. If the child can't be transported for some reason or other, then they will be on the phone 100% of the time, relaying with different doctors and caretakers regarding that care until the child can be transported.
And that care can be instantaneous during that transport too. They can be on the phone with
There
them.
is a staff, a medical staff on the plane, depending on the ailment, and what the child needs. There is always, if I'm not mistaken, there's always a registered nurse. But if they need a radiologist, whatever is needed for whatever transport, they will make sure that it's staffed. It's a wonderful group of people.
Do you know if this number, I didn't ask you beforehand, and you may not know that, but this 365-9090, how active is that number after the event is over? Do you know?
I believe this is the radio station's number.
So if you're watching this program now and it's after Thursday and you'd still like to give, you could probably still call that, and they can put you in contact with anyone, or they may even take the pledge there over the phone. I'm not sure about that, but I'm sure they'll be able to help you. Or you can call here at the station, and we'll be glad to put you in contact with whoever can take your donation.
And again, you can go online, and if you can actually go into the main site and put donate, and then Harrison, and it'll get you there.
It'll take you there.
So,
all right. Well, good luck with the Radiothon.
Thank you.
And we're actually going to a new radio station this year. But if you want to tune in and listen, it's 900 AM 900.
AM 900. Although 102.9 will also be advising and telling what's going
Keeping
on
everybody
all
up to
day.
date.
Yeah, everybody.
So FM as well.
Yeah, so it'll be on FM and AM, but mostly on the AM station.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, thanks for all the work you're doing.
Okay.
And I think you're going to come in a week or two and talk about, and you don't know this yet,
The museum.
about the museum. So I just got a call just earlier from someone that says Roz will be there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She hasn't sent me the person we're going to have. Every fourth Monday of the month, we will have a speaker talking about history. Last month we had one on Irish descent.
Oh.
And they had quite a few people there. In fact, they had to put more chairs inside the room.
I would be interested
deal.
in that. I am of Irish descent. That would be interesting to me.
From what I understand, it was really, really good. It was well attended and it was well thought of. So I'm not sure. I did see Tonette yesterday, and she will send me the information, and I will be back.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Roz.
Well, thank you.
All right. Okay, up next, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we will be expo walking at the expo this year. Stay with us.
Our other